If you would love a new construction home, but you don't like HOAs and you don't like the tiny yard sizes that you find in most new home communities, then buying your own piece of land and building yourself could be a good option. We've helped a lot of families do this, but I have to warn you that unless you have a background in construction, you know exactly what you're doing, this is a risky move. That's why we always recommend that our clients partner with a trusted builder. So in this video, I'm going to give you an overview of David Weekley's Build on Your Own Lot program and how it helps you prevent making some of the biggest mistakes when you build your own home. David Weekley Homes is a very well-known builder across the country. They have a great reputation here in Austin for building great quality mid-range homes. They are definitely not a cheap entry-level home builder, but they're also not a super high-end luxury builder either. So the great thing is that their homes are going to be reasonably priced per square foot compared to other custom builders, and their prices fall into a range of what many families can actually afford. So in this video, I'm going to break down 5 ways that David Weekley can help you prevent some huge mistakes when you decide to build on your own. And really the mistakes I've seen buyers make have to do with not doing the research ahead of time, not calculating all the costs from start to finish, and not aligning themselves with the right resources to get the work done. So the first huge mistake is buying a piece of land without the help of a real estate agent or a builder. This is probably the worst thing you could do because even if you think you got a great deal on a property, you don't know if the lot is even buildable or what the real cost will be to build on it. For example, out in the hill country near Lake Travis and Dripping Springs, you might find a gorgeous property up on a hill with a view. But do you know that having a lot that's sloped on a hill could cost you tens of thousands of dollars extra when you pour your foundation? You might have one side of your home with a 15-foot elevation on the slab, or you might have to excavate into the side of the hill and build a retaining wall in order to create a flat home site. There are also some places such as near Lago Vista where it's next to impossible to get water onto the property. So you might need to factor in the cost of digging a well if that's even an option, or find some other water source. You also need to look at deed restrictions to see if the kind of home you want can even be built in that area. So David Weekley will remove a lot of those unknown factors for you. They will send someone out to do a site assessment on potential lots before you buy them. And that will help you determine how easy it will be to build on them and the overall cost in terms of site preparation and foundation, utilities, and so on. I would never buy a piece of land without having someone do that for me. The second way that David Weekley can help is that they have one of the largest databases of floor plans because they're a national builder. They literally have hundreds of floor plans in all kinds of styles, from Mediterranean to modern to farmhouse. They can build anything from a small home on an infill lot within Austin to a 6,000 square foot luxury home out on acreage. A specialist will help you find the right floor plan by narrowing down the size of the home and the style that you're looking for, so you're not completely overwhelmed by the choices. And what's really awesome is that you can customize the floor plans to better meet your needs. So you might extend the size of a room, add on a room, reposition some rooms, whatever you need. But having some floor plans to start with helps to streamline the process rather than finding your own architect to design something completely from scratch. It also reduces the cost to work with plans that are already drawn and ready to use. Another big way that David Weekley helps you out as a buyer is that they are a one-stop shop for everything, and that ultimately helps you save money. So if you need a septic tank, they know the vendor who can provide that. They have preferred crews that do construction on the framing, the plumbing, the electrical foundation, and so on. So that way you're not shopping around trying to find all those vendors. And that's going to help you reduce overall cost. If you're trying to build completely on your own, you'll need to do your own research of who to use, and it can be much more costly to work with different vendors. One of the main areas where having a larger builder helps is that you have a completely stocked design center where you can pick out countertops, flooring, tile, faucets, light fixtures, and so on. Oftentimes, if you're working with a smaller individual builder, you have to pick out those things on your own, or they might offer you a much more limited selection. The fourth reason I think it's beneficial to partner with a well-respected builder when building on your own lot is that you know they're not going out of business anytime soon. David Weekley has been building homes for decades, and as an established builder, they will provide a warranty for their homes, so that gives you peace of mind that it's going to be built to last. Now, I actually have a friend who built a custom home with a smaller, less known builder, and it turned into a complete nightmare. The builder ran out of funds and just would not finish the house in a timely manner, turned into a nasty lawsuit too. So the nice thing when you're working with a big builder like David Weekley is you don't have to worry about them running out of money and not finishing your home. The final way that they can help is with financing. They have a preferred lender who specializes in construction loans and has some creative solutions to help you with the process. Now, generally you need about $20,000 as earnest money, and that will get the ball rolling as far as creating a site plan, getting soil tests completed, and so on. Now, they might even be able to roll the cost of the land purchase into the loan as well. If you want more details on the lending side, let me know in the comments and I can connect you with that lender. So really, I think the main mistake comes down to not understanding the total cost involved when you build from scratch. I can't tell you how many times I've had clients tell me, hey Shannon, can you help us just find some land, and then we might just build a home ourselves to cut down on the cost. And I always warn them that that's the costlier option. People do not understand how expensive it is to dig for a well or to install a septic system. They really have no idea about the cost from start to finish. So you definitely save money when you buy into a master plan community. But of course, if you want to build from scratch, you just need to understand the cost involved. And that's why it's so important to partner with a good builder and an agent up front. The last thing that you want is a half-built home that you can't afford to finish. So if you're wanting to explore David Weekley's floor plans, my advice would be to go out and visit some of their model homes in different communities around Austin. Today I'm out in Ree's Landing, which is in Spicewood, Texas. The reason I love this community is because they have 9 floor plans that are unique just to this neighborhood. They're all 1-story, very spacious, and they look great if you're building on larger size acreage. Now, this model floor plan is called the Edwards floor plan. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath home that's just over 3,100 square feet. What I love about this home is the welcoming front porch, the high ceilings, and the windows to the backyard so that you can see the outdoors as soon as you enter. David Weekley is known for their beautiful sight lines that create focal points in every room. This floor plan features an oversized kitchen with a huge center island, an open dining and living room. If you want to add in a fireplace or you want to add wood beams to the ceiling, you can do that when you choose to build on your own lot. You could also choose to add walls to this area up front to create a separate study with French doors. What I also like about this plan is that there's 2 guest rooms in the front with a shared bath that are separated out from the primary bedroom, so you have more privacy. The primary bedroom is in the back of the home with a very spacious bathroom, and again, you could opt for a separate tub and a shower. This floor plan also has a media room on the opposite end of the home, and if you wanted to convert this into a 4th bedroom, add in a closet or a bathroom, you have that option when you build on your own lot. Now, if you are buying it in a master plan community, you don't have all those options to customize it, so there is a benefit when you build from scratch. Now, this model home also has a casita option, which is great for multi-generational families. Now, I have elderly parents myself. A lot of our clients have the same, and that's something that we commonly get asked for, is we need a spot where we have our own space in a main house, but then somewhere nice for our parents to move in. So with this floor plan, you've got some great options. If you want to actually buy this model that's fully decked out with the casita and the pool, it's available for sale right now. Just ask me for the details on it. So if the thought of building your own home on your own lot is exciting to you, just contact me below and we can help you find the right property to start with and then partner with the builder to help you find the right floor plan. Now, something to keep in mind is that the build time is a lot longer when you go this custom route. So expect at least 12 months or so from when the construction starts to when it ends, and there could be a few extra months for permits. So you need to have a flexible timeline, but if you want a home that's truly custom just for you, this is a great option. Now, if you have more questions about David Weekley's program to build on your own lot, or if you want to know about other builders who offer something similar, just drop a question or comment below, and also check out our neighborhood tour of Ree's Landing.